As Sonic fans, we've been getting more used to animated shorts. With Sonic Mania Adventures, Team Sonic Racing Overdrive, and that recent Chow in Space short, Sonic the Hedgehog short animations have been a staple as of late. But with all these awesome Tyson Hesse animations coming out lately, I feel like we've been forgetting the first Sonic animated short that's an absolute underrated classic. I'm of course talking about this right here.
Hurry up, Dingbot! I want to try this food!
That's the wrong clip. I'm of course talking about Sonic Night of the Werehog. This piece of Sonic media right here is one of the most interesting and confusing pieces of Sonic media to ever exist. It's not part of a series, it's not a short film, it's not even just its own thing, it's related to Sonic Unleashed, obviously. There are just so many question marks around this thing, why it was made, how it was made, more specifically why. There are three big question marks and I'll answer the first one. This is the only Marza animation short that they ever made in terms of Sonic the Hedgehog. You haven't made any tie-ins like this for Colors, Generations, Lost World, or Forces, no. They've only made cutscenes from then on. Number two, even though there are ghosts, a werehog, an ominous tone, and Haunted Mansion, this is not a Halloween special or short, so I kinda just feel silly. This was released on November 17th. Hey Marza and Sega, I hate to break it to you, but
Pizza time.
You're late.
and my third big question mark is the fact that this just has nothing to do with Sonic Unleashed. Other than him turning into a werehog and Chip being there, it has nothing to do with the plot of Unleashed. This definitely doesn't take place after Unleashed because, spoilers, Chip's kinda sealed underneath the earth for eternity and shit. So yeah, not to get too deep into the story as we'll get there when we cover the story itself, but Sonic and Chip really just show up to the place and crash. It looks like they're trying to chill for the night. This doesn't upset me whatsoever. I'm glad it's its own thing, quote unquote, but if this was made for promo, like I'm almost completely sure it was, since it was released around the same time as Unleashed, it's just kinda weird that they don't show anything of what the game is actually like. But hey, with the final product, I'm actually kinda happy it was its own thing. So without wasting any more time, let's dive into Sonic Night of the Werehog. So I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, I did not have high hopes going into this thing. It starts off with my least favorite thing on the planet, children.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But I promise, it takes the craziest f***ing turn. They die. They are dead. I know, they're probably not dead because it's a cartoon, but from all we can infer, that's exactly what happened. It looks like they were murdered and somebody took these pictures. Now you might be wondering, why are there pictures of terrified children? Well, because this is about to get even crazier, man. This character named Law, I'm not kidding, that's her real name, is a ghost who lives in the mansion, and she has a fetish for pictures of terrified individuals. I am not joking. This is not hyperbole. This is exactly what happens. She loves photos of terrified people, so much so that she hires and I'm not joking, these names are f***ing ridiculous, to take the photos for her, and whoever brings her the best one gets a kiss on the cheek. This is like a life and death situation for these two. Is so happy. He's like SpongeBob when he thought he was the manager. And Saw is so unbelievably sad. It's like his grandma died. Don't worry guys, this still is a Sonic the Hedgehog short. Look, there he is. He's in it. If you guys haven't noticed already, there is no dialogue in this short at all. It's all visual, very much like a Tom and Jerry episode. So we don't really know why anything is the way it is. And I actually kind of like that. It's a neat touch. So we don't know why Sonic and Chip are here. I guess it just piqued Sonic's curiosity. I will say this though. Sonic is an absolute asshole in this. Throughout this entire thing, you can tell Chip is not having a good time. He is scared out of his living mind, and Sonic just disregards his feelings throughout the entire thing. While Chip's looking in a mirror, Saw just pops right out of that because he needs his kiss.
You're a simp! You're a simp!
Cut to Sonic continuing to be mean to Chip. Poor Chip. I don't even like Chip, I just feel bad for him.
Gotcha, bitch!
All's looking pretty bleak for Sonic and Chip, but fortunately, it's past midnight. So that means it's Werehog time. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think the Werehog looks kinda weird in this. I don't know, their pupils just look kinda off. I'm not usually one to complain about designs, it doesn't look bad. I don't know, you get what I'm talking about? So Sun, just got embarrassed by Sonic. I kinda feel bad for the two. And since their queen is laughing at them, there's only one thing to do. Join forces and turn to a giant green bull thing? I don't know. So we can kind of figure out what Sonic and Chip are doing here. They just kind of intruded. What the heck, Sonic? This isn't your house. They're drinking hot cocoa too. I know that's not your hot cocoa, you criminal. So Sonic in this bowl ghost thing, I really don't understand what this is supposed to be. Get into a fight, and I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty cool. Every day in my life I hear,
the Sonic movie should have been all 3D animated.
and I'm usually not one to agree with that opinion, but seeing this, I can see why people want that. Sonic's kinda getting his ass kicked, but Chip figures out you can see him by taking a photo. This is a really unique idea, even if it's extremely inefficient, but I'm glad that the short at least acknowledges that it is very inefficient. Just saying, if you guys had an iPhone or even a digital camera, this wouldn't be an issue. This is 2008. Sega and their aesthetics. Sun basically have their way with Sonic. They can do whatever they want to him. They could even kill him. But their desperation for the love of La ruins their chances of ever coming in contact with her again. Sonic launches them to the moon, which, fun fact, they got back to there before we did, so congratulations, I guess. That's right, guys. Back in 2008, Sega taught you to not be a simp. Now the ending to this is really confusing. La finds the Polaroid of Sonic, and I think she falls in love with him to where she impersonates Chip so she can get a photo with Sonic, and then it ends. What the hell did I just watch? I should also mention that there's a little after credits scene where it's revealed that Chimp is basically kidnapped. He's literally tied up. What the f? So what do I think of this short? It's freaking awesome. This is the weirdest and craziest Sonic the Hedgehog media I have seen in a while. Where the heck is this stuff now? I understand we're kind of getting stuff like it with the stuff I mentioned earlier in the video, but that does not compare to this. This is so unintentionally crazy. I'm honestly surprised that this thing got greenlit, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this had nothing to do with Sonic initially. Some of the concepts here are just not Sonic. They're weird, but it doesn't ruin it for me. A lot of people like it just for the animation and that it looks cool. I like it because of the story, and I know there isn't that much of a story because there is no dialogue, but the concept of a ghost who has a fetish for pictures of screaming children is just a little interesting, wouldn't you agree? I hear this thing brought up from time to time, but not nearly enough. I understand that the Sonic fan base is really big, and I'm sure there are big fans of this, but in the grand scheme of the community, I think this is very underrated. I really just enjoy it because of how silly it is. There are good moments in this, like genuinely good moments. I think it looks pretty, I think that the fight scenes are really good in it, but the premise is so stupid. The characters in it are really stupid. I find a lot of ironic enjoyment in this. I'm not saying it's bad, okay? Stop yelling, don't get mad at me, I like it, I think it's good. It's just that we're living in an era of extremes, and everybody thinks something is either the greatest thing ever or the worst thing ever made. This is neither of those things. I think it's stupid, silly fun. That's what Sonic is. Stupid, silly fun. And that's exactly what this is. Stupid, silly, corny fun. And I love it. One of the people from Sega watching this, I know one of you guys are watching, I know you keep an eye on me. Please, if you could do more stuff like this, that would be great. I know the animated shorts are somewhat similar to this, not having dialogue and stuff like that, but if you can make something as outlandish as you did here, oh my gosh. I think the CGI animation honestly contributes a lot to its charm, but I still do like the 2D animation, and I'd like to see what they could do with it there. But those are not this. If you guys haven't seen this, check it out. If you guys have only seen it once or watched it as a kid, please watch it again with modern eyes. Crack open a drink with some friends, have a good time, enjoy this every Halloween. This is definitely gonna be tradition for me. In conclusion, I love this thing because it's freaking bonkers, and we need more bonkers kind of things in Sonic. I can say with a full heart that Sonic Night of the Werehog is an underrated classic.
And we both can agree. Won't you out and tell me? Drop it down like it's money on the floor. Boom,